The Bukele effect refers to the impact and influence that the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, has had on politics and governance in Latin America since taking office in June 2019. Bukele is a polarizing figure known for his populist leadership style and intensive use of social media to communicate directly with the public. Leadership style and populism. Bukele has adopted a direct and populist approach, using platforms like Twitter to announce policies, criticize opponents, and connect with citizens. This style has resonated with many voters, especially young people, who see him as an alternative to traditional politicians. Crime and gang control. One of Bukele's most active areas has been in combating crime and gangs. His security policy, known as the Territorial Control Plan, has shown significant results in reducing homicide rates in El Salvador. However, this approach has also been criticized for alleged human rights violations and secret negotiations with gang leaders. Political reforms and power concentration. Bukele has pushed for various political reforms that have increased his control over different branches of government, including the judiciary and legislature. This has raised concerns about the erosion of democracy and the rise of authoritarianism in El Salvador, economic innovation and Bitcoin. In 2021, El Salvador became the first country in the world to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender, a decision promoted by Bukele as a way to foster innovation and attract foreign investment. Although the initiative received global attention, it was also met with skepticism and concerns about its implementation and economic impacts. Regional influence. Bukele's success in maintaining high popularity ratings despite controversies has inspired other leaders and political movements in Latin America. Some politicians in countries like Guatemala, Honduras, and even Mexico have adopted similar strategies, seeking to replicate Bukele's formula to gain popular support. Criticism and controversies. Despite his popularity, Bukele faces criticism both domestically and internationally. Human rights organizations, NGOs, and foreign governments have expressed concerns about his governance practices, power concentration, and allegations of corruption. The Bukele effect highlights an emerging trend in Latin American politics, where populist leaders use new media and direct approaches to challenge the status quo, often at the expense of traditional democratic norms and governance.